morning, students. Welcome to online science class. Standard 8, Unit number 8, Universe and Space Science. In this session, we are going to see about rocket, parts of rocket, and then types of propellants. So first, introduction. Have you ever watched the clear sky in the night? We will be delighted when we see countless number of stars and the beautiful moon. The science which deals with the study of stars, planets and their motions, their positions and compositions is known as astronomy. The stars, the planets, the moon and many other objects like asteroids and comets in the sky are called celestial objects. The sun and the celestial object which revolve around it form the solar system. The collection of billions of stars held together by mutual attraction is called galaxy. Our sun belongs to a galaxy called Milky Way. So our sun belongs to the galaxy which is called as Milky Way. Billions of such galaxies forms the universe. In the recent years, many countries are showing interest to explore the space and they are sending manned and unmanned rockets to the moon and other planets. Our country also has launched a number of rockets into the space and achieved a lot in space research. So in this lesson, we will study about launching of rocket, types of rocket fuels, Indian Space Research Program and NASA. Are you ready? So first topic, rocket. The universe is a great mystery to all of us. Our mind always tries to know about the space around us. Understanding the space will be helpful to know in many ways. Space research provides information to understand the environment of the Earth and the changing climate and weather on the Earth. Exploring the space will help us to answer many of the challenges we are facing these days. Discovery of rockets has opened a small portion of the universe to us. Rockets help us to launch space probes to explore the planets in the solar system. They also help us to launch space-based telescopes to explore the universe. More than all, rockets enable us to put satellites which are helpful to us in a number of ways. Our country has effective rocket technology and has applied it successfully to provide so many space services globally. And next we are going to see about parts of rockets. So this is very important question. So 5 more question. Let's see. A rocket is a space vehicle with a very powerful engine designed to carry people or equipment beyond the Earth and out into the space. There are 4 major parts or systems in a rocket. They are structural system, payload system, guidance system and propulsion system. So what is rocket? So rocket is a space vehicle with a very powerful engine. So it will carry a people or a equipment. Okay, the 4 major parts are structural, payload, guidance and then propulsion system. Okay, so let's see. So the first system is structural system, also known as frame. The structural system is a frame that covers the rocket. It is made up of very strong but lightweight materials like titanium or aluminium. Fins are attached to some rockets at the bottom of the frame to provide stability during the flight. So look at the picture, students. So structural system is also known as frame that covers the rocket. So it is made up of very lightweight material. Okay. Next system is the payload system. It is placed on the top of the rocket. So payload is the object that the satellite is carrying into the orbit. So satellite is carried on the payload system only. So the payload depends on the rocket mission. The rockets are modified to launch satellites with a wide range of missions like communication, weather monitoring, spying and planetary exploration and as observators. Special rockets are also developed to launch people into the Earth's orbit and onto the surface of the moon. So the payload system which carries the satellite. So this is the important point. And next we are going to see about guidance system. So guidance system guides the rocket in its path. It may include sensor, onboard computers, radars and communication equipments. So guidance system which is used to guide the rocket in its path. And then the last system is propulsion system. So what is the propulsion? It takes up most of the space in the rocket. So this system takes more space in the rocket. It consists of fuel tanks, pumps and a combustion chamber. There are two main types of propulsion systems out there. They are liquid propulsion system and solid propulsion system. So there are two types of propulsion system. So first one is liquid propulsion system and second one is solid propulsion system. Okay. So a propellant is a chemical substance that can undergo combustion to produce pressurized gases whose energy is utilized to move a rocket against the gravitational force of attraction. It is a mixture which contains a fuel that burns an oxidizer which supplies the oxygen necessary for the burning of the fuel. The propellants may be in the form of solid or liquid. So first, liquid propellants. In liquid propellant, fuel and oxidizers are combined in a combustion chamber where they burn and come out from the base of the rocket with a great force. Liquid hydrogen, hydrazine and ethyl alcohol are the liquid fuels. Some of the oxidizers are oxygen, ozone, hydrogen peroxide and fuming nitric acid. So next, solid propellant. In solid rocket propellants, fuel and oxidizer compounds are already combined. So both are already combined. When they are ignited, they burn and produce heat energy. Combustion of solid propellant cannot be stopped once it is ignited. Solid fuels used in rockets are polyurethanes and polybutadienes. Nitrate and chloride salts are used as oxidizers. So next, gyrogenic propellants. In this type of fuel, the fuel or oxidizer or both are liquefied gases and they are stored at a very low temperature. These fuels do not need any ignition system. They react on mixing and start their own flame. So next topic is launching of satellite. Before being launched into the space, a rocket will be held down by the clamp on the launching pad. Manned or unmanned satellite will be placed at the top of the rocket. When the fuel in the rocket is burnt, it will produce an upward thrust. There will be a point at that upward thrust will be the greater than the weight of the satellite. At that point, the clamp will be removed by remote control and the rocket will move upwards. According to the Newton's third law, for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. As the gas is released downward, a rocket will move upward. This is that technique. To place a raw satellite in the particular orbit, a satellite must be raised to the desired height. So for a satellite to place a particular orbit, first we have to reach the desired height and given the correct speed and direction by launching the rocket. If its high velocity given to the rocket at the surface of the earth, the rocket will be burned due to the air friction. Moreover, such high velocities cannot be developed by a single rocket. So, multi-stage rockets are used. To penetrate the dense lower part of the atmosphere, initially the rocket rises vertically and then it is tilted by a guidance system. So, this is the launching of rocket. So look at the picture, students. So this is the multi-stage rocket, first stage, second stage and then third stage. So today's homework is, so take the page number 84 in your book, figure number 8.1, parts of a rocket. So draw the diagram, parts of a rocket and color it. Okay, thank you.